So not very long ago, I put up a post on social media asking everybody what their favourite crochet hooks were. And so many of you responded that the Clover Amour was their favourite hook. I figured I'd definitely have to give that a try. I jumped online and ordered one immediately, and after waiting 400 days, it finally arrived. So today's the day I'm going to put my review up online and let you know what I think. Before I can review a new hook, I have to tell you a little bit about the hooks that I've previously used. So the current ones I've been using are these Crafter's Choice ergonomic hooks, which I picked up a set of in Spotlight, which is a craft store here in Australia. These have been fantastic. They're really quite comfortable. Got a nice kind of rubbery grip here, not too long and not too heavy. They're all tapered heads, which I prefer to work with because I have quite a tight tension, and I find that tapered heads on crochet hooks help me a lot more. And the other crochet hooks I use are a lot of these Semco and Aero aluminium hooks that a lot of people would have grown up using. They're great for beginners. So you can see here I've got quite a range of sizes. A lot of these I inherited from both my mother and my grandmother, which I cherish a lot, so I'll hang on to those. But these hooks are the ones that I'll be comparing the Clover to today. So how does the Clover stack up in comparison? Well, I'm going to have to open it and find out. Oh, I'm so excited. So I only ordered the size 5 because I figured that if I like working with it, or if it turns out to be a great hook, I can always order the whole set, which I've heard are fantastic. And so far, already off the bat, oh my God, this feels amazing. The grip is so smooth. It's quite soft. It's not spongy. Like I was kind of expecting it to be a really spongy feel. I thought that my fingers would really sort of embed into the hook, but it doesn't feel that way at all. Size-wise in comparison, I think the Crafter's Choice is a little bit bigger on the head. The grooves are pretty much the same size. Both tapered, of course. Clovers are well known for being tapered hooks. And handle-wise, it's actually a little thinner than the one I've been using, which I think is only going to help a lot more. Although I love the grip on this ergonomic hook, it can be quite taxing on the fingers after you've been working for a while. But having the thinner end on the hook looks like it's going to be a lot easier to use, and I should be able to use it for a lot longer, which is fantastic. The size in my hand, comparison-wise again, it's about the same size lengthwise, so I shouldn't be slipping or having any issues there. But the big difference really is in the shaft and the heads of the hooks. The Clover's got like an amazing coating almost over the aluminium part of the hook. My previous hook can sometimes catch on the yarn, which can sometimes lead to yarn splitting, but I feel like this is going to be a much better option. I'm going to have that issue a lot less. So this is a swatch that I prepared earlier with the Crafter's Choice ergonomic hook. That was using the Yarnspirations Karen cake here. I don't think it's a real review unless you get to see me actually use the hook. But before that, I think I need a cup of tea. Let's get started on this swatch. So as you can see with this one here, it's just a couple of rows of double crochet, and I made this earlier with the Crafter's Choice ergonomic hook. So just as a comparison, let's see. Oh God, the Clover feels so good. Let's see how I go using the Clover with the same wool. So as I said, this is a Yarnspirations Karen cake. That's a medium 4 weight yarn for our American friends, and I got that from Spotlight, which I said earlier is our main craft store here in Australia. We also have Lincraft as well. Already, this Clover feels amazing in my hand. I cannot wait to use this. Let's get started. The yarn just glides across the shaft and the head of the hook. It's definitely coated in some sort of, I'm not sure exactly what, but the yarn is just sliding across this hook. It feels amazing. And the grip is really, really comfortable in my hand. So I have kind of a modified knife grip. So I'm not sure. I think for people with pencil grips, there's a bit of a flat level here on the side of the grip here, with a bit of a raised bump sort of on the back. So it's quite comfortable for knife grip holders, but also I'm sure pencil holders would be quite comfortable using a hook like this. It just sits so comfortably in your hand. It's amazing. It's like just cutting through the yarn like it's butter. It's amazing. So comfortable. As I said before, I've got quite a tight tension when I crochet. Might not look at it at the moment. I've got a bit of a looser tension at the moment just because of the way I'm kind of holding everything right now. But yeah, normally my tension's quite tight. So working with this hook just feels incredible. Wow. I didn't really expect there to be that much of a difference. I kind of thought a crochet hook's a crochet hook and you can do just about anything with most crochet hooks. But yeah, there really is a difference with these clovers. They just sort of glide through the yarn. Very smooth. It's not grippy. It holds the yarn in that groove there perfectly. It's not grabby. It's not, it's just very smooth, very smooth. Very, very comfortable to use. So just in comparison here, the size of the stitches is pretty much the same. Be exactly the same. Very neat. Spacing's fantastic. Stitches look fantastic. It's the back of the stitches. Yeah, wow, I'm really impressed. Really impressed so far. So I guess overall, final thoughts for the Clover are just, again, I know I haven't used it very much, and I am really looking forward to doing some longer projects with this. Maybe some shawls, some blankets, a few more cardigans. I'd love to use it to finish my hexie cardigan at the moment, but I'd be a bit worried. So I'll just continue to finish that with the Crafter's Choice. Again, not a bad hook. These are fantastic, great value for money. You get a whole set. I'm sure from memory, the whole set has a 2mm up to an 8mm, which is fantastic. And I'm fairly sure, I think the Clover sets you can go from a 2mm up to 15mm in the larger set. So with the larger hooks being plastic rather than aluminium. But yeah, will I invest in a whole set? Absolutely. Absolutely. They are so comfortable. Really glad that they were recommended. Thank you all so much for doing that. That's fantastic of you. I'm definitely going to be investing in a whole set for sure. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you have any thoughts or any comments, or if you're aware of any issues with your clovers, by all means let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Thanks, guys.